So concentrating on other parts of the business other than your actual business, or concentrating on other side businesses. And I keep on hearing this all the time. This is kind of funny because I was driving in today, and while I'm driving in, I realized that my seat is falling down, going lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. And hey, who got your flowers? Anyway, what I want to talk about is how today I'm driving down the highway and I see a dumpster rental and it's wrecked. There's a wreck. There's a big pileup. It's behind, and it was a huge mess. And the dumpster rental is totally wrecked, right? And I kept on thinking, I was like, man, this guy decided to start a junk removal business and then started renting dumpsters, right? I mean, that's what I suppose it was. And it's a side business that he started to do, and I just keep on getting lower and lower here, okay? I guess it's a side business that he decided to do, and now his dumpster that he rents out is totally wrecked on the highway, right? It was like devastated. And I was just thinking, I said, this is stuff that people concentrate on, right? This is things, small businesses that are alternative to the junk removal business. So I have a friend, right? And he tried out exterminating bugs. He tried out gutters. He tried out dumpster rentals. And I told him, every time he tried it out, I told him it was a bad idea. I said to him, you're just wasting money when you need to concentrate on your own junk removal service. And I don't think a lot of people take that serious, right? When I started out, I was just doing junk removal. I started doing dumpster rental for a while, and it wasn't as profitable as junk removal was. I mean, I was making money off dumpster rental, but why would I want to concentrate on dumpster rental when junk removal was doing so good for me? It's a side note really quick, Dan, I don't know who it was, but it was a 469 number on the side of it, right? And I was just thinking in my head, this guy rents out dumpsters, and his dumpsters flipped over on the highway. It was wrecked. He hit it was getting pulled by a black Chevrolet, like a 2022, and it said dumpster rent me, and I could tell whoever rented it just totaled it out. And the dumpster was totaled. It was wrecked. The two right side of the dumpster rental was totally, the fender was up, the two tires were blown out, and then the hitch had gooseneck, so it had hit the truck, and the truck had rammed, and it was bent, so it was kind of totaled. It was. You'd have to just go and get another trailer. You know, once the hitch is all messed up, it was, it was just messed up. So Junk DFW says, I knew someone who did micro dumpsters. Yeah, no shit, right? So like for instance, like Junk DFW just said, I had these micro dumpsters. I wanted to try it out. They're still sitting on my property doing absolutely nothing. I use them for hoarder houses. I do use them for reasons now. I use them for hoarder houses. I also use them for homeless encampments. I'll pull them out and we'll dump inside of them. So we use them for that purpose. But other than that, there's no reason why we even take them out of the property. But people concentrate on other parts of the business that don't have nothing relation to junk removal. And that's what I don't understand. Concentrate on one part of your business, and that part of your business will work out better than your side business. People will tend to hesitate and start neglecting the original reason why they started junk removal and how to make money in junk removal. And you concentrate on other things, you really put concentration on other parts of your business, parts of another business that it really doesn't really matter. And I want everybody to think about that. If you're doing junk removal right now, right, and you're concentrating on junk removal and you're pretty successful doing junk removal, then that's a business you probably want to keep on doing but get really better at it. I saw the Facebook group, someone says, hey, I've been doing junk removal for 2 years. He's been doing junk removal for 2 years, right? And he wants to do trash bin clean out. Well, I'm going to tell you something. There is no money in trash bin clean out, okay? I'm going to read a comment here. We are really interested in the way you get the bed contracts. Oh, yeah. So the bed contracts come and go. That's one thing. A really side note, really quick. Let me see this again. Let me see it one more time. It says live chat. Okay. Bamming Lynch. Yes. So I have the contract with the mattresses, and it's slowed down right now, so I'm not picking up that many mattresses. I'm averaging about 3 mattresses a week. I was averaging like 5 or 6 a day, but now the mattresses are gone right now. So the reason is they wait until they get packed up, bam, and then they call us out, and then we go do it again. So that's how it works out. Anyway, back to the story is that the fact is that a lot of people will put their concentration on other things other than junk removal business. And I think I was just mentioning that I had a friend that started doing, he was, well, let me see this. Let me see what we got. What was the next one? Trying to read the next question here. Oh my gosh, I can't read it. Apparently he retracted the information. I have no idea. I was going to answer it. See, if you got any questions about junk removal, any comments or stuff, right now is a good time to answer it. My internet at my home is down. I've called Spectrum. Apparently I didn't pay for it. I think it's been 3 weeks. No, it's been 4 weeks. I did a hoarder house in Fort Worth, and I lost my wallet at the hoarder house. I think someone reached in my truck. I trust people. I leave the window down. Someone reached in the truck and grabbed my wallet out. You know what I mean? And oh, great, that's great. Oh, I'm going to come back to that. We'll talk about that in just a second. But someone reached in my wallet, in my truck, grabbed my wallet, stole it. And I didn't replace anything. And then last night, somebody started using it a lot, so I put a stop to everything. And then, of course, my Spectrum got cut off, and I didn't make payment. They were deducting out of my debit card, and, well, I don't know how to turn it back on. So right now I have no internet, so I decided to do a live video. I can edit videos, but that's it, but I can't post them. And I was editing one, so forget it. Starting an alternate business. Like I said, I was on the Facebook groups. I noticed somebody wanted to start trash bin cleaning. That means those bins that you put outside on the side of the road, they get maggots, they get food in them, it gets stuck in there. Someone wanted to start doing that. And I'm like thinking, you know what, dude? He's been doing junk removal for 2 years, right? And he wants to do something like that. And I just think, dude, that is a big mistake. There is no money in trash bin cleaning. I mean, think about it. You can only charge, what, 15 to 18 bucks cleaning them out. Imagine how many you have to do and how long it takes you to do 5 or 6. I mean, let's say you do 20 in a day, right? You can clean out a garage and make $300 in 30 minutes, right? How many are 20 in a day going to take you? How long is that going to waste your time, your efficiency in doing this stuff? How are you going to do junk removal when you're doing trash bin cleaning, okay? I'm going to go to the comments really fast, which I put live on here, but for some reason, damn things don't want to come out. Okay. Bam Jack Lynch says, we've been doing for 6 months with just our first truck. That's great, man. Great. Cooper Refused, and Holly says, Cooper Refused in front of here. MBI knowledge, bro. Thanks for the count. Hey, no problem. So here's one thing, and I'm going to answer yours, Jose. What's up? I started doing junk removal with my father's Econoline van. It was a 3500 Dodge 3500 Econoline van. And I'm going to tell you, Bam, it was awesome, dude. I made so much money off that thing. I remember filling it up and totally full. It was 300 bucks. But, dude, these days I could get $400 or $500 for that van. But I'm just saying that there was a lot of money to be made in small pickups and single item pickups. So I made a lot of money doing that, too. Let me go hide all chat. Let's fucking do this. Okay, here we go. Jose says, what's up, Ricardo? Greetings from Denver, Colorado. What's up, Denver? Denver Broncos suck. I'm going strong every day, even on Sundays. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. Anytime, brother. Bammer Jackson said, we are heavy into real estate and start doing junk removal, and recently been getting a lot of demo jobs. Awesome, awesome. Renardo, what up, girl? How are you? How are you and your husband? Hope y'all are doing great. Just doing a live video right now. So then let's go back to the story. I saw it. And guys, if you have any comments or want to say something and have some questions, I'll be glad to answer them right now. Some advice is don't lose your wallet, because I lost mine and my internet is cut off. I don't know how to turn it back on. I don't want to sit online and sit on the phone forever just to get the internet back on. So I don't have any internet. So I'm doing this live video instead of editing a video, because it's an easy way to get out. But I had another friend, and he's doing junk removal right now, and he calls me up and he goes, what do you think about valet service? And I'm like, valet service, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, going to the apartments and getting everybody's trash and, you know, taking it from the doorway, they can set it out on Tuesdays and then Thursdays, and you take it and you dispose of it on the indoor dumpster, and I can charge them a fee. And I'm like, dude, do you know how long that will take you? And he said, yeah, well, right now we're bidding on an apartment complex. It has 400 units. 400 units. That's 400 apartments. And everybody sets out their trash on Tuesday and Thursday, and the apartment complex wants to pay them $500 a month. I'm like, what? I said, and I've always known that, because you got to think about it. When the apartments don't want to pay more, they're only charging $18 extra a month per apartment, right? So if you want to set out your trash, it's $18 extra a month. So there's no money in it. Do your math. On a monthly basis, there's no money in it. So they'd have to be paying almost $18 every time they set the trash out for it to be even workable for anybody to go pick it up. That's how I look at it, right? In a business like that, I just don't think it could be profitable. Anybody can do that. 25 what? $25? Oh, $25 a month. My wife is telling me $25 a month. Where you going? Oh, we got dinner tonight. Oh, man. How much time do we got?
We're going to dinner at 7.
Do I have time to go to gym?
No.
Oh, hell. Afterwards, I'm going, okay? Oh, man, I got dinner tonight at 7:30. It's 7:30. Dinner's at 7:30. Anyway. So he says, hey, I want to do valet service. My other friend wants to do bin service. And those are just loser ass businesses, guys. You want to be in a business that makes loser money, be in that business. There's no money in it. I saw a post on Facebook, and this guy just started his bin service. He's got a badass truck. It's like a F450, $100,000 at the best. It's like 2023 model. And then he's got this system on the back, and I'm thinking 50 grand. I'm thinking $150,000 for the bin machine in the back of that F550, right? So I'm thinking the whole package, $150,000. And I'm going, there is no possible way that I would get in debt doing bin cleaning with a machinery like that. There's just no money in that. You got to think about it. On a $100,000 vehicle, you're thinking 5 years, 48 months, you're thinking at least $15,000, maybe $2,000 a month on payments. Can someone tell me that? How much it is with interest? Let's just say 5% interest. Can someone give me a figure, please, guys? I need some help on that. So vehicle's $100,000, and you have 48 months. You're doing 48 months on that. How much is that on a monthly basis with 5% interest? It's ridiculous. And then you get another loan for $50,000, because the same people that you bought the vehicle at aren't going to put that machinery in the back. Now you have a car note, a truck note, and then you have a finance note on the dumpster cleaning system that's in the back of the truck. So if anybody knows what the payment on something like this, just an average, give it to me. But I'm thinking this guy's gonna be in debt at least $3,000 a month just on his truck and that machine in the back. And then we're not counting insurance, which is easily gonna be above $500 to $600 on that truck. So $3,500 for the whole setup a month on excessive amounts of spending of money. Dude, this is ridiculous. So I just don't think it's a great idea. You're not going to make that in bin business, cleaning bins at $20 each bin or $18 a bin that you're cleaning. There's just no money in it. Concentrate on your junk removal service. See, and I'll tell you something really quick. People that concentrate on other businesses, they're doing it because they're not making money in their original business. So if you see a junk removal, and this is just true to fact, if something is working out for you so good, then concentrate on that, okay? Concentrate on that. Cooper says, we do residential trash service as our primary service. We also do valet service here in Montgomery County, MD, and we dump it in their compacted trash. No dump fee for us, great money. It might work out for you, Cooper, because you already do trash services, right? I'm talking about companies that want to go out, they're not successful in junk removal, and then they go and get into another hole doing something else. That's just, it's realistically, I don't think it works out. I think that it takes years for you to find out if you're making any money when your bank account keeps on having $1,000 in it, right? I think that's when it doesn't work out. I'm not questioning, Cooper, if you're making any money or how the business is. I'm just thinking for newcomers that are getting into this business, I don't think it's something that's investable. something that they should put their money into. I think you have to agree that a business that's a bin business is a business that's very tough to do, and a valet service at an apartment is just horrible. I mean, if you're listening to this video, someone has to agree with me that the valet service is a bad business. Bam says that's correct. We only get into junk removal when real estate went slow. It was kind of vertical integration since our pay was to get junk out of those houses we get. Okay, of course. Yeah, you know, and you started a business, you saw an opportunity, started a business, bam, and you went out there and took advantage of it, you know, and I totally understand that. A lot of people say this housing crash is going to happen again. I don't know, you know, I did see the economy coming to a halt soon, but other than that, it never did. And I predicted that, and that was making me look stupid, right? If you think the valet business is a bad business, go ahead and chime and give me your opinion. I'd love to hear what people say about this. Let me know in the chat really quick if you think valet service is a bad business. You know, especially if you're making $500 to $600 a month and they're charging $25 a month for this service. I just don't think there's any money in it, you know? Cooper says, it keeps us moving through the winter time. Bad weather here, the winter just a thought. Yeah, that's true. I can see that, Cooper. I can see you making some extra cash doing that. I can see that. I want to try to answer, I want this question answered with people that have a successful junk removal service throughout the year, and then they decide to try valet service. If that makes any sense, Cooper. It works for you because it doesn't get cold here. Our winter here, and people ask me this all the time. How do you do in your winter? When the 3 days that our winter hits, we do fine. We just take a nap for 3 days like a bear. I don't know, you know? Bam says, it hasn't slowed here much, but we built so many investors that we buy a house and need junk removal. It was no brainer. Of course. Okay, Jose Crescento. What do you think of material delivery? If you have a trailer and also do any other demo other than hot tubs, is demo good money? Junk gift of $500 a month. I made $500 today. Yeah, I know, junk gift of. So, Jose, great question. I'm going to answer this question for you, okay? So when we do a hot tub, today we did a hot tub. We did one on Friday. God, we've got so many hot tubs. We did 2 hot tubs on Wednesday of last week. We've been having a lot of hot tub demos lately. And I think it's just the heat people want to get rid of. So we get there at 8 o'clock. We're done by like 8:30 and we're gone. Of course, a hot tub should be done with 2 people too, but we do not do demo jobs. I do not do demo jobs. I do not. I think it's a waste of time. Jose, I want you to take this in consideration. When I go out in the morning, okay, and I go do junk removal, I don't have one job on the schedule. I don't have one. I have 8 or 9 jobs on the schedule. I'm always predicting over 5, right? If I have 1 or 2 jobs on the schedule, it's a dead day for me, okay? It's a dead day. If I have over 5, then I go out, I start my truck up and I get out of here and I go early in the morning. If I have big jobs, of course I'm gonna go knock them out. So you have to realize these demo jobs take a lot of my time, take a lot of willpower, it takes a lot of time, and to me they're just not appropriately great when I have other jobs lined up. I mean, why would I demo someone's concrete for 6 hours or 2 days when I'm missing out on 13 jobs? Okay, and that's what I want to say, okay? I can't do it because I'm missing out on other jobs, okay? Bam says, I love doing demo 2,400 by lunch and with 4 guys doing a guy. Yeah, and that's another thing. You have 4 guys for $2,400. So, bam, and I'm not disrespecting, I would do a $2,400 job with 2 people. And it would not be demo, it would be a junk removal. For instance, we did a $2,500 job on Friday. This weekend we went to Optic Gaming. I did $2,500. I did a hot tub early in the morning, then did Optic Gaming in the afternoon. And I think we finished the day with a little over $3,000 that day. But the problem was that Optic Gaming was a $2,500 job and I did two people. So, you know, and of course, bam, it happens to do with what the job is, where does it fall in category. But overall, Jose, I do not do demo. Demo has good money in it. It just takes a lot of time to do the jobs. I don't like spending that time doing a job. I don't like it at all. It wastes my time, so I have other jobs to do. Now, to somebody else that ain't doing nothing all day, great job. Congratulations, you got a good job, you made good money. $2,400, shit, that's good money. Are you kidding me, Bam? That's good money. But I rather pass those jobs off to Jose. Now, Jose has a crew. It's Jose, it's DTX Junkaholics. You can look at his website. I built his website for him, DTX Junkaholics. And what he does is all demo. And he pays me 10% of anything he makes. And I give him jobs I give him jobs whenever I don't want to go do a job. You know what I mean? Whenever I don't want to go do a job, I give him the job or I give him the work. And he does good on it. We knocked down a concrete staircase. It was twirling around. It was for like a pool, next to a pool. I went to go look at it. I gave a bid of $3,000. The lady bid it. I asked Jose to take a look at it. He said $1,500. I said, Jose, I'm gonna sell you this job for $2,000. So I sold him the job for $2,000. He demoed it. I made it $1,000 just sitting on my ass doing junk removal somewhere else, burning in this heat of a sun of death hell, right? Bam, I totally understand that I run into pipe crews, so I take my guy with me on rain days since they are off work. Of course. You know, I think the whole thing about this video was about concentrating on junk removal and stop concentrating on building another business. Get your business to rank on Google, on the first page of Google, and work on that. Work on your business. When you get there, if you want to dabble around doing other things, then that's totally up to you. So where are our next steps? Our next at Junk Guys, what are we doing next? Well, we're opening up in Rio Grande Valley. We're going to open up in Los Angeles pretty soon. We just opened up in Nashville, Tennessee, and we're looking to expand to other cities. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Our fees are like ridiculously cheap. Of course, they're going to be cheap because I'm a cheapskate, right? But we don't ask a lot from our owners. I do not own the business. You own the business. But what are we doing next? We're expanding. Another thing is I just got a new headquarters. I just logoed up my headquarters. We're looking to get a big government contract, right? Mesa, Arizona, let's go, give me a call. But we're looking to get a big government contract. We just put our bid for a government contract. It's 2,000 military beds, right? And we have to bid on this. It's at Air Force Base, a little farther than us, but we bid on it anyway. It's 2,000 beds. We have to take out the old beds, and then they order the new beds. Then we got to unwrap the new beds and put them in. So I put a bid. At the time, I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea how much it was, right? But I put a bid of $50 to take out the bed and $50 to install the bed. And then I did my math. I said, okay, that's pretty cheap. That's really cheap. Then I started counting the dollars, and if you add 2,000 and you put a zero on the end of that, 2 zeros, and that's $200,000. You know what I mean? And I was like, what? That is ridiculous. Too much money. That is too much money. So I put a bid for that. Hopefully we can get that bid. I'm gonna use so many junk removal companies, and then hopefully they pay me. So that's what we're concentrating on right now, that big old bid. Hopefully we get it pretty soon. And if we don't, it's okay, man. I can miss out on jobs. It doesn't matter, you know? But he does want to hire, you know, one of the rules with the government was that he wants to hire someone that ethnic and somebody that was local. And boom, I meet both of those, you know what I mean? So Montgomery County says MD booming. We got 4 junk removal jobs a day with about 800 residential trash customers and climbing. Nice, brother. Congratulations. Congrats. Just, if y'all get anything out of this video, I want y'all to know that in my videos, I'm not gonna lie to you, in all my videos that I post, I act cocky. I'm a smart ass with my customers. I do things that are unconventional in junk removal. I do things like non-customer viable. Some of the stupid shit that I do is just, y'all look at it and y'all go, that is some dumb shit. I would never do anything like that. But I'm gonna tell you something. I've done this for 15 years. I have numerous commercial accounts. I have numerous real estate agents that I work with. And they care about one thing. They care about one thing. And that one thing is showing up. I might have a bad attitude, but when I show up, I do the job. And I don't give a fuck if I have a bad attitude, good attitude. I show up and complete the job. And that's what most people really care about. That's why I get hired by Colonial. That's why Century 21, I've been working with them for over 10 years. McGarrett Realty, I've been working with them for 11 years. William Hand Properties, been working for them for about 6 years. All they care about is if I show up and kick the hell out of every job that I go. You know, and I'll tell you a quick story, and I recorded it, but I can't post it because my internet's down anyway. But here's a quick story. I get a phone call, and it's a new company. It's a new real estate company. This is pretty cool. I hope y'all like this story. Okay, so I want you to forget everything else I said, and this should be a separate video, but I'll talk about this video. So I get a phone call, and the lady, Dee Dee, says, "What's up, you the man all day and tomorrow?" Thank you, brother. I love that, man. Love you, brother. So I get a phone call, right? And the lady calls me and she goes, "Hi, I have worked with Willingham Properties the last 10 years, and they just mentioned to me that you are the homeless encampment guy." And I said, "Okay, yeah, that's me." She goes, "Well, I have some guys on the property over here on Lemon Street in Dallas. Can you come out and remove all the stuff they have there?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, let's go." And she goes, I'll be there. I'll write you a check when we're done." And I said, "Okay, just tell me how it's made." I said, "No problem, man. Let me show up." Apparently, William Hand Properties, who I have worked with for the last 10 years, I'm sorry. I worked with Willingham for the last 4 or 5 years. She has worked with William for the last 10 years. So they call me, and she says that she talked to them, said they have a problem with hoarding. "Oh, well, we use Ricardo. He's really good with homeless encampment cleanups and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Cool." I show up by myself in my F-350 diesel truck, and I pull up, and no lie, I recorded this video. It's hilarious. There's 3 black people and 2 white people. And 2 guys, 1 black girl who's got a complete attitude. And I get out and I'm like, I go up to the lady, I said, "Ma'am, hold up." So I see them behind her building, there's a little trash on the ground, not a lot, just a little. And I see her about 100 yards away. So I drive up to her and I said, "Ma'am, I don't see a lot of trash there." She goes, "No, it's them right there. It's them. They won't leave the property." And I said, "You want me to remove them?" And she goes, "Yeah, that's what you do, right?" And I'm like, oh, hell to the no. She wanted me to remove them like I'm a fucking military? Like I'm gonna show up in my Jeep and get out with a soldier? I'm like guarded and shielded and shit. What the hell? So I pull up and I said, I'm gonna use reverse psychology. I'm gonna take advantage of this. And the only way Ricardo could take advantage of it is how the junk guys do it, right? We manipulate the situation. So I jump out of my truck, really cool. I have a great attitude. I say, "Hey guys, what's up?" Now she is about 100 yards away. And I say, "Hey guys, what's up?" And she goes, "Hey, listen, the white lady," I said, "that white old lady wants to call the cops on you. And I told her that I would ask y'all to leave first. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my hands up like this, act like I'm telling y'all something mean, and then, but can y'all pack up and go?" And they're like, "Yeah, man, no problem. It's because you asked." They usually scream. I said, "No, man. As a matter of fact, I'll give you some backpacks." And I had some backpacks from my previous job. So I gave them some backpacks. They appreciate it. I gave them a pair of shoes. I had them back in my truck anyway from another junk removal. I gave them stuff I picked up, and they were really cool about it. But then I did the waving of the hands. I'm like, and they started laughing. The homeless guys were just laughing. I'm like this, and I'm raising my hands. And she's watching me from 100 yards away. And she's like, "Oh, this guy's an enforcer, right?" Hell nah, I was acting. I put on my Jack Nicholson, if you know what I'm saying, right? And they got up and they laughed. I turned around. I want to tell y'all something, guys. I got a trash bag, right? I got a trash bag. And they left. I said, "Hey, guys, can y'all use the trash? Can y'all help me out and fill this trash can with that trash that's in the corner?" They're like, "Yeah." So they fill it up, and I grab the trash can and I throw it in the back of the truck. And that's what I loaded, 1 trash bag that was halfway full. It was a commercial trash bag too. It had weighed about maybe 10 pounds. not even that maybe. And I just grabbed it, tied it up, and you know, they're hard to tie up, so I threw it back in the truck. And they got up all their stuff and they walked away. And then she was like, oh boy. So, and then when I'm cleaning up, I'm looking, I just swept up, pretending like I'm sweeping up. There's nothing to sweep up. They had already left. She walks up and she goes, oh my God, Lucy wasn't lying. You are an enforcer. And I said, ma'am, you got to know how to lay down the law to these homeless people. You know, you can't be all nice and tidy to these people. And I'm thinking, oh my God, dude. And she goes, how much do I owe you? I said, ma'am, you know, to remove everything and tell them to leave $400. And she goes, oh, I would have paid you way more than that. So I'm like, damn, bro. So everybody in the comments, please, if you're listening to this video, please put on the comments how much you would have paid me to do a job like that. It was 5 people, 3 were Afro-American, they were black, 2 of them were guys, 1 was a girl, and then 2 people. And one of them, this is really weird, by the way, one of them was a them. It was like a them. It was she, them. It was a shim. It was a guy and a girl. She was transgender, or she was just playing to be transgender, but it was a guy acting to be a girl. And this is so crazy. I'm like, excuse me, bro, can you pick that trash up? And he's like, I ain't a girl. And I go, it's okay. Okay, that's cool. I don't care. I'm not going to get into it because they were acting really cool with me, and I was acting cool with them. And I'm like, okay, we're cleaning up everything. And I said, bro, can you move, get off that? Are you going to take that? He goes, and he looks at me with this attitude. And he was wearing these really short shorts, and you could tell he had a dick. You could tell he did. And I just looked at him, and I said, bro, how do you expect me to call you a girl, bro, when you have a dick? You know, come on, dude. And he's like, whatever, and he just walked off and he left. But I'm like, dude, how do you people, you know, this goes back, first I'm doing a homeless encampment clean out, I'm doing a human encampment clean out, I'm cleaning out humans, telling them to leave, and then I got a call, I got a situation with transgender, come on, dude. I'm acting like Tucker Carlson or something, you know what I mean? I don't want to get into all this transgender, just get out of here so I can get paid. So in the comments, tell me how much you would have charged to remove these people, because I removed them. My wife here is walking back and forth. Mom, come over here, please. This is my wife, Heather. Come on, babe. Come on in my video. Come over here. Guys, I'm bringing my wife into the video, okay? She's right here. Look at her. She's all dressed up.
Hi.
We're going out to dinner tonight. This is my birthday.
No, it's for his niece's birthday.
My birthday is right here.
Was yesterday.
So this is my wife, Heather. If y'all ain't met her, she's been in the videos before.
Yeah.
She hates being on my videos. All right, Mom, get out of here.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, that's my wife, guys. She's dressed up. We're going to dinner. I got to get dressed up right now anyway. I'm going to the gym afterwards. I got to do at least some cardio. I got to do something. But I just wanted to come on board here, guys, and tell y'all about starting another business other than your junk removal business. Concentrate on your junk removal, guys, and that's what you really need to do, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna leave you with that, guys. I appreciate everybody staying tuned to this video. Thanks for all the comments, Bam, Cooper, appreciate it, guys. Y'all stay cool, you know what I mean? Bye-bye, guys. Have a good night. I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget, guys, if you're having trouble in junk removal, I have an online coaching program, over 100 videos. Check it out, University of Junk Removal. I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye, guys. You're hungry?